Xavia Fox.
Fox show's gonna be on the red carpet doing her Xavia Fox red carpet thing.
Hey, everybody. Yeehaw! Oh, you can't win if you're not in the game. Give me a beat. So, what sets you apart from other people in your business? What sets you apart from other caterers? Besides you're cuter.
I am cuter. I'm consistent, but I also believe that having that focus on customer service, that's really lost these days because people just kind of feel like, I'm here, you call me, you know, that's what it is. And having that ability to really sit down with me and make the menu that you want versus what somebody else wants you to have, or just a cookie cutter menu. You know, I'm such not a fan of just, okay, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that, you know.
All right, well, I have a couple more questions I want to ask you because this is our business segment. And the purpose of the business segment is not only to highlight the business, but to also encourage other people who may be, you know, thinking about starting a business, but they're kind of on the fence. So talking to people who have taken the leap, you know, sometimes that gives you inspiration to take a leap. But let me ask you this first. So who are you outside of the business? You know, you regular old person, or you born with the silver spoon in your mouth, or...
No, my mother's a single parent, and I grew up, actually my mother's an entrepreneur. As I grew up, I saw my mother's an accountant, and as I grew up, I saw her work for different companies and H&R Block and things like that until one day she just opened up her own. And I saw that, I knew it was hard work, because she was always at work, but it just taught me that, it taught me that money didn't grow on trees. But beyond that, it did teach me that sometimes you have to branch out on your own to get things done. But on that same hand, my grandmother worked for the post office till the day she retired, and my oldest aunt did also. So I have both experiences where, you know, your first goal is supposed to be to get a job where you can stay at, get your tenure, get your pension, and retire, which was my initial goal when I started in culinary, was to work with a nice company, a nice catering company where I could grow with and move forward with. It didn't work out, and it was during the recession, and I just thought if I was going to work as hard as I was working, I could work that hard for myself and work that hard to make what I love to do the front and put all that toward myself. So
I agree. I agree. You find yourself working really hard for somebody else, and then you say, you know what, I could do this for myself. All this work I'm putting in. So now, what was your biggest challenge when you decided to start the business? What was your biggest challenge?
How to start it and where to find the information. I found that actually searching and going to entrepreneurship classes and things like that were the best thing I could do to take that time to go do that. Even if you are working and you have a full-time job and that's something you want to do, lay the groundwork and start going to the entrepreneurship classes, the seminars, and all of those things that, you know, it's going to take away from your Tuesday or Wednesday night or Saturday, but it gives you all those bases to know what you need to do to be successful when you start, and to give you realistic expectations. Because people are like, oh, you have your own business, you making tons of money. I'm like, I ain't broke. I'm like, I eat when everybody else eats. Nobody hires me to eat, I'm not eating. So. Oh
wow. Okay.
But you know,
that's true though.
It is for me. For me, it's
really
true, right?
Right.
But it does give you realistic expectations to understand that you're not gonna make a profit the first 3 to 5 years.
Right.
That's just not how it's done, because you have to put so much back into your business, so much into building your business and growing, and you know, you start off with word of mouth, which is always the best, but then at some point you have to market yourself because you have so much overhead that you need to support. And I have other friends that are caterers and are just like, she's always working, but she never wants to go out. She never has money. I say, because now I have a kitchen, and now I have garbage disposal, and I've got rent, and I've got gas and lights and, you know, heat and, you know, all that overhead. I said, I got a dishwasher I got to pay, and, you know, and those things that have to be done every day. You know, once you drop $600 to the city for a license, and you thinking, I gotta come up with that in 2 years.
Right.
Again.
Right.
You know,
Right.
every year you have to pay the state of Illinois, you know, to be an LLC or to be a corporation just to keep that designation. And, you know, the sales tax and all those things that you have to keep up with consistently and constantly so that they don't put hold on things in the city. And they put lots of holds on things in the city of Chicago.
Right.
All the time. So, you know, you have to, you know, at some point you have to market. At some point you have to go out there and, you know, pay that big money for a marketing company or someone to market you, to do your blog, to make sure your Facebook is up to date, to make sure your website is up to date, because you can't start all of those things off on yourself.
Very true.
But at some point, you can't do it all.
That's right.
And I know, right now, everybody keeps saying, let it go. And I've started to let those things go, but there's still so many other things that need to be done. It doesn't seem like I let anything go. It's like I'm just not answering phone calls, but I still have menus to write. I still have proposals to do. I still have a networking event to go to later. So there's also things that you have to think about and go forward.
I definitely understand that. One of my biggest
We
challenges.
had a networking event.
We sure did. We sure did.
He said, you know, people put my name tag on. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I'm like, can you put it? Because I don't want to ask no. She was like, sure. Who's this crazy lady?
And who knew? We'd be friends now.
Right. It's been what, 2.5 years now.
Yeah.
Even though, you know what, everybody says I'm hard to catch up with, but you working, making your thing happen, you chasing your dream.
Yeah.
I totally understand that. I'm at a point with the show actually where I need to hire some people too, because there's so much now. I've learned so much. You know, when I started, it's like, oh, I want to do a show, you know. So
all it takes is a camera, some friends, and we can talk. It'd be great.
Exactly. But now, you know, as I mentioned in the last season, YouTube actually is going to pay me for the show.
Awesome.
So there's different things now that I have to do in order for the videos to qualify to be paid. Right. So that's why we had to turn the radio off. So
Have the radio on.
No, because I don't have permission to use any of that stuff. But so you talked about your challenge. So how did you overcome your challenge?
Well, you know, just finding people that you can trust, and it's a roller coaster ride, because in the beginning everyone wants a job and they want a chance and they can understand it's gonna be great. Then they don't show up to work, and you know, oh, but you're just so cool. I'm on my way in, and you're like, no, I got places to go, people to see, you know. Just been a long road with people that have just been awesome. You really find out who your real friends are, because they are there for you through thick and thin. No pay. Thank you, guys.
You do find out who you're real friends are.
Right, you know, the friends that'll work for free, the family that'll work for free to help you make your dream a reality. And
you remember those people.
And you have to remember those people in the end. You find out, you know, if that person in your life is really the person in your life that's going to help you get through it. Thanks, babe. Right.
Because my boo supports me 100%.
And he done paid for many meals. Y'all don't understand.
You know.
So a lot of those dinners out there that wouldn't happen if I wasn't like, you got $100. Can you send that via PayPal real quick?
Can you buy a camera for me, please?
Buy that $200 camera over there. Awesome.
So it is good to have some people that they got your back.
And that's what it is. It's just building that network of people around you who support you and are there for you when you need them. You know, through the thick and the thin and the good times and the bad. And you have to remember them and recognize them.
Most definitely.
As you grow and get bigger. So, yeah.
So who's your target market? Or is that seasonal? Does it depend on what season it is? But
I
who's
think
your
it's
target
seasonal. In general, a middle class, upper middle class income with.
Are there any of those left in this economy?
They're out there. Got a party tomorrow. So
there you go. Somebody's there.
Special occasions are great. Remember yourself for your birthday.
That's right.
But you know, during the holiday season, it's mostly families and senior citizens who can't or aren't able to and really can't get out to get to the store to buy a turkey and all the sides and all those things. We offer full menus that we drop off with everything pre-cooked with reheating instructions, and we just put it all in the oven or in the stove the day of, and you have a full meal for 4 to however many people. Last year, our Christmas and Thanksgiving dinners were $59.99 for 4 people.
Oh, that's not bad.
4.
That's good.
And you got a turkey, 2 sides, and a dessert with your gravy and cranberry sauce. So, and that helped a lot of senior citizens that were out there. They were really interested in that. It was a price point that they could do. And if you really think about it, do you really think you spend $60 to feed a family of 4 on Thanksgiving?
Easily.
You know,
Easily.
You spend so much more than that, plus your time and your exactly. all day.
Yeah.
So in this economy, so many people are out there working that they don't get that time and that, you know, and that availability to go out and do that. Where, you know, the day before Christmas, the day before Thanksgiving, I'm at your door. Here you go. Here's your repeat instructions. Have a great Christmas. Have a great holiday. And you can still do all of that and enjoy yourself. So,
excellent.
So what I feel sets me apart is my focus on customer service and having that ability that you have, that you can sit down with me, or we can sit down over the phone and say, you know, I have an event, I have a dinner, you know, for 5, 6 of us, we want to just have a really good time. This is the theme that I want. This is the budget I have, you know, somewhere between $12, $15 a person. You know, we want to come in and have just a really good time. And then we can sit down together and develop a menu that fits your needs, you know, that's, you know, gluten-free, or I need a vegetarian entree for my wife, but I eat meat, so I really want meat. And you know, and work with that with you to give you the experience that you want. That sometimes you can't get that experience with other caterers unless you're willing to pay $30, $40, $50 a person, where for me, every single one of my customers has that ability to have that conversation with me, where we can sit down and plan it all out to their specifications and what they're like, no matter what their price point is.
Okay, so you definitely do specialty menus, gluten-free. I heard you say that.
Gluten-free, vegetarian, vegan. I don't know. It's just everything. We've done it. I've done it all.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So, what's the next level for you, and how you plan to get there?
The next level for me, the next hope for me, is actually buying my own kitchen. I'm renting and sharing a kitchen right now. I hope to be able to go out and buy my own building, or hopefully buy the building I'm in and expand out that kitchen and be able to help other caterers get to where they want to be, or to get to that point where they can go out and really solicit and get that business out there that they want to do. Because I believe there's enough business out there for everybody, because I don't do everything. I don't bake at all. Sorry.
I was going to ask you that, because I remember you saying that one time, you don't, so wedding cakes, they have to go somewhere else.
No, I mean, but I work with other great bakers that do that thing, and we work together. Okay. And, you know, when you build that, that's another part of that network. Working with other caterers, working with other businesses, that can fill in the gaps. Like, I work with a wonderful bartending catering service. He loves bartending and drinks on me catering. They're awesome. He loves to do bartending and specialty drinks.
I have to bring him in. Can he make a chocolate martini? We're going to have to get him in here.
Awesome. He makes some drinks. Woo! Awesome. But, you know, we work together really well. He has parties. He'll say, hey, this is our budget. Pitch me a menu. We'll put it all together. So when I work together, it's all under my name. When I work under him, it's all under his name. And everybody sets the egos to the side. You know, it's about both of us going forward in our business and going from there. So I have some bakers that I work with that, hey, I need cookies, I need brownies, you know. I have a person I get my kitchen from now. He makes these cookies that are, we call it a grown folk cookie. I mean, it has some of the most premium items in it, like
grown folk cookie.
It's got
tell me a little bit, because I didn't know.
It has Kahlua and Frangelico and Ghirardelli's chocolates in them and coconut and everything, but when you bite into it, it's just
You said Kahlua, you know you got my attention.
It was
right away.
Wonderful, wonderful. And when I need them, I call him up. I'm like, hey, I need 2 dozen of those cookies. You know, he makes a Hawaiian bread pudding that is wonderful. These little bread pudding muffins, but that's what he loves to do. So working together with other people who have the same passion as you do, you know, we all help each other. And so with that, we've all been able to help each other grow to get to where we want to go. So
That sounds good. Now you got me stuck on these cookies. I'm gonna have to have an event just so I can have some grown folks cookies. Tell us again where you're located and how do people contact you.
Okay, so once again, we are located on the south side of Chicago on 100th and Western. We can be contacted through our Facebook page, Loquacious Catering. We can be located on LinkedIn. We have a Twitter page, a Twitter feed, which is Loquacious Caters. At Twitter, we have the website, www.loquaciouscatering.com, via email at info@loquaciouscatering.com, and of course by phone, good old fashioned way, phones. Right, 312-569-9043.
All right. Well, this has been great, including that. See, you know, it's got the little pieces in there. It's going to fall everywhere. So I'm going to actually, when you leave, I'm put it in a bowl. I'm going to take it and so I can just get comfortable and tear it up. See, I'm going to eat it. She ain't taking this with her.
I never bring food home.
Never. So is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, just please keep us in mind for all your upcoming events, or if you know someone who's looking for, you know, a personal meal service, because you know they work really hard and they're always like, man, if I could just find somebody who could cook for me and drop it off, we're the ones that can do that for you. Keep us in mind, and please like us on Facebook.
Yes, and if you have any questions for you can also throw them on the fan page, Xfox Talks, and I'll make sure I track her down and get her over there.
She is a stalker, believe me. She just comes and
I sure will. I will hunt her down. Okay, this is her phone number. This is this, and I'm gonna find her.
Yes.
Also, of course, she didn't know this, but I was thinking, you know, next season this might be a segment that we might want to add once a month. You could come in and
you can do something special for the month.
Show us, something special for the month, a specialty meal for the month. So
definitely,
maybe we'll look forward to doing that next season with you.
I'm up for it.
Because last year we had 40,000 views.
Oh.
And this year we're planning to triple that. We're going to triple that. Yeah.
Exactly.
So that might be a good thing.
You can definitely do that.
All right, girlie.
Okay.
Well, it's good seeing you again. It's like we don't get to see each other that often because you're doing your thing. And I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you. And thank you guys for tuning in again to another segment of Xavia Fox Talks. Peace. And I love the controversy.